Me. Went clubbing on Sunday. Meet 3 girls. One with another guy, one by herself, one taking care of her. Last girl invites me to dance with her. Spend the night then. Make our way to the taxi cab. Girl 2 is too drunk. She gets in the cab by herself. It leaves the 4 of us by ourselves. Make out with girl. She starts moaning. Suggest that we take it somewhere else, wink wink. Dude also suggests it. Yeah. Go to a nearby motel. Do the sex. 2 days later, ask her out on a date. Turns out, I had the whole day off. Went for Starbucks. Kiss kiss. Then the cinema, we watched Furiosa. Kiss kiss grope grope. She has 0 issues with me touching her. Suggest we go somewhere else again, wink wink. Yeah, I bought more condoms, why not? Go to the same cheap-ass hotel. Do the sex. We had so much fun, we're legit dating now. LMAO, just go clubbing and be goofy. Me, in Burgerland, big suburb of capital. Be reserved 27-year-old single for over 1 year. Chadsel. Can talk to anyone and be 100% dominant in conversation, but for some reason only in small groups, one-on-one, in large groups, total autismo. Start new job in January. Selling cars. Large dealership, 50 salespeople. In sales meetings my autism enamours colleagues. No longer an NPC at work, now an MC I guess. New girl starts a couple months later. Cubicle for her training is next to mine. She's beautiful. JPG. The way she dresses is unique, seems Japanese inspired. She talks to everyone. Asks me dumbass question one day about which email we use when she has been there for a week. Start getting to know new girl, kind of fond of her, she seems to have been raised trad. She starts initiating conversation, walking really close to me, etc. I tell her she smells nice. The next day I can smell her from across the showroom. She says things that I think are indirect ways of getting the answers she wants. E.g. your wife would not like that anon. Notice new girl has Demon Slayer phone case. Where have you been all my life? JPG. Laughs at things when I had no intention of joking. Haha, you're so funny anon. TFW, she's mine, shoot your shot. Always nervous around her. Talking with her in a manger about stress. She says I'm very calm. This is odd because I have a reputation as one of the most not calm people at work. Characterized by anxiety at times. She constantly sees me engage with people in an effortless way, full of energy. Then when I talk to her it's like I get a huge filter put on my mouth. I can't for some reason spit words like I used to. I am sure she knows I like her. I hesitate to ask her out because we work together, and she could just be trying to take advantage of me. We are in sales after all. Be me at a bar after college finals. Brain is cooling off after 8 straight hours of exams. Not in a talking mood, sitting at the far end by myself. My body language couldn't scream fuck off any louder. See girl walk in. Looks like she just turned 21. Dressed ridiculously, Hello Kitty skirt, fishnets, suspenders, like a hot topic threw up on her. She looks around a bit and makes eye contact with me. MFW. Immediately changes her body language, throws her shoulders and head back and does her best. I'm a confident grown woman who totally knows how to talk to men. Strut. Sits down right next to me and totally pretends to not even notice me. She orders some pink fruity thing. Crosses her legs and sticks her chest out towards me. I'm waiting for it. Hey, do you come here a lot? This is a nice place, my first time here blah blah blah. There it is. I respond in single-word sentences hoping she'd get the hint. Do you live with anyone? No. You got any friends in the neighborhood? No. Well, doesn't that get lonely? She reaches her hand out to put it on mine. I recoil back and glare at her like she's out of her mind. Down my drink and throw money on the counter as I leave. I see her through the glass window with her head down, slowly stirring her pink fruity thing. Don't be cringe, it's gross. Half. Be me. In relationship for about 6 months. We almost broke up about a week ago because she didn't ever really want to call or ask me about my day, was kind of emotionally distant. Says she grew to be that way because she had a paranoia that I was gonna break up with her, which led to that. We ended up talking things out and she, along a few of my friends, said I deserved better, someone who could give more love. Still want to be with her because we've had a lot of good time together, ask her she really loves me enough to change. She promises she will. Things are okay now, though she still has some surface level things I don't really like, daddy issues and problems with food, she doesn't eat. Be on some Omegle site last night because bored, and I've met some friends on cam sites before. 2 big titty blonde Canadian chicks see me, another brunette girl behind the camera, I think it was a phone. They're all pretty cute. The 2 blondes say something along the lines of he's kinda cute. I'm not a 10/10 model but I take care of myself and I have alright genetics, realistically I'm like a high 6 or 7, these girls tell me I'm really hot though, partially because of the lighting in my camera. I'll call the main girl I conversed with and I chat for a while, and she asks for my Snap. I tell her I don't have Snap, I have Discord and Steam, like a fucking loser. Says she doesn't have either. Remember I have old Insta account, tell her I can get it back. Log in and give it to her. Me and chat for a few hours, nothing super hot or exciting, just banding and talking about her life and friends mostly. She's sweet and has a really nice voice. Me. 17. Turn 18 in like a month. Be somewhat attractive. Not like super chat attractive but decently good looking. About to graduate high school. Everything's going great, have a college course in welding and a job opportunity at a local workshop. I worked at the workshop before for a high school co-op so they know I'm competent. Currently be a waggy at McDonald's. Meet girl while working at McDonald's. We work together on front counter. She's funny and attractive, genuinely my dream woman. Have decent charisma and chemistry with her. I can make her laugh. She had an ex-boyfriend who I actually met at my high school. The dude was a degenerate asshole so I know her standards aren't super high. Can't muster up the courage to ask her out. Realize I'm running out of time because I'm not gonna be working at McDonald's soon because of my college course and my job at the workshop. Still feel unable to ask her out. The clock is ticking. Guys, how do I ask her out? It feels like all the pieces of the puzzle are right there to solve but I can't muster up shit. Me. In relationship with ex for 6.5 years. Joke all the time on how we aren't straight. Never really go after the same gender however. Start to get curious and start questioning if I am actually straight. Bring it up with ex. I'm here for you. Doesn't help. Don't want to cheat on her. Don't really want to break up but feelings never fade. Decided today is the day. Talk to her about feelings and how I would like to explore the other side of me. Doesn't like it but goes along with it. Decide I don't want to hurt her along the way and that we shouldn't be together if her boyfriend isn't going to truly love her. She can't move anywhere but we do stay in the same place. She left and is going to I think friends for a little. No true emotions have been shown. Am I making a mistake now? Me. 23. Move back to hometown after life in the big city didn't pan out. Run into old flame I've been on and off with since high school. Moving together after night of passion. Waste a ton of time quitting jobs cause the people there were insane or so I could get paid more somewhere else. Here's where it all goes south. Latest job. The people there were batshit insane. End up getting fired for nonsense. Decide to go back to school so I don't have to rely on experience for jobs I hate. GF cheats, the breakup is sudden. Back with my folks. Can't find a job cause I've been through all this shit before, not hiring at this time. School's out cause I gotta work now but I can't work now cause all the places nearby are burned. How do I unkill myself? Me. Autism. Go have cocktails with my friend to local bar. Cute guy sitting by himself, staring at the bottom of his glass. Jane smoking cigarettes. We often make eye contact. He reciprocates and smiles back. Never approaches. One time we approach him sneakily. Sit by a table next to him. Make small talk. Hit it off. Ask for his number. Why the fuck would he make eye contact and smile then? You wouldn't get it. I'm sorry for the gay rant, but I really need to get TS off my chest and get some advice. Be me, 15F. Be in a great school, finally have friends. It's my 8th school. I had to leave and get homeschooled for a while because I was resented by most. Never had an amazing relationship with parents, especially father, as he is a stepdad to me. I have access to my mother's messages. It was not intended for snooping at first. I only logged on to get something I needed once. I realize by having access to these, I know exactly what is happening in my family, dynamics etc., and could prepare for future interactions to never be caught off guard. Father has business trip. Be going through messages. Argument over text. Messages implying he has been seeing hers and my mother wants a divorce. MFW, and the only reason they are not divorced is me. For context, last year a friend found out her dad had been cheating, and I was the first person she told, as my bio dad and mother got divorced, and so although our situations were completely different, they were similar enough. I listened to her and cheered her up. But when I got home I felt an overwhelming wave of empathy which I'd never felt before, and broke down crying before I even got to my room. My mother saw and tried to comfort me, and this was brought up in arguments as I clearly would not manage my mother divorcing again. MFW Eva lost all respect for my dad. They obviously don't know I know, but the atmosphere in my family is awful. Everyone is cold, and trying to make an effort to spend time together, but it always ends in an argument. If I can make it to my 9th school, I finally have friends, interests and a purpose, and now it might all fall because of a guy who can't keep his dick in his pants. Again, I'm sorry for the emotional rant, but how do I cope?